on a Saturday night from downtown Danbury, Connecticut. This is Danbury Hat-Tricks Hockey, and it starts right now on the Hat-Tricks Digital Network. Hello again, Hat-Tricks fans. Doug Latuca with you. An Empire Division rivalry, a clash of two of the best teams in the division. The first place Binghamton Black Bears coming to town to face off with your Danbury Hat-Tricks in the final game of 2024. Happy holidays to everyone. Hope they enjoyed some time off and some time with family last week. New Year's approaching in the next couple of days. And the Hat-Tricks hoping that last night's 9-6 win over Watertown serves as a momentum flip for the way that this season has gone for Danbury. Very similar to last year in terms of the roller coaster ride up and down. Danbury has struggled big time to string together victories. They've only done it a couple of times where they have won multiple games in a row. And tonight they will try to do just that against the Binghamton Black Bears, who were off last night, did not play, as their game with HC Venom was postponed. But for those who were tuned in last night for one of the biggest wins of the season for Danbury, it was one of the most entertaining hockey games of the season. Hat-Tricks, most importantly, snapping a two-game losing skid, back of the win column and back over 500. The Hat-Tricks put 65 shots on Anton Borodkin, Watertown's rookie goaltender, who was fresh off that October-November Rookie of the Month award. He'd stopped 135 of 140 shots in the previous 3 starts that he had made against the Hat-Tricks. Well, it didn't go too well last night. Hat-Tricks putting a season-high 65 shots on the young netminder. And he was eventually yanked for Aloy Bouchard after the 9th goal went in. Some injury news from that, staying on the topic of goaltending. Frankie McClendon, who started the game for the Hat-Tricks, unfortunately left in the third period, was hit up high in the head area and was forced out of the game into concussion protocol. He is out again tonight, will not dress. Andrew LaRusso is the emergency backup goaltender, and he draws right in as the backup tonight for the Hat-Tricks. As for the starter, it will be Connor McCullum, who gets the nod yet again. This is his 18th start in Danbury's 22nd game of the season. Last night you had the goals. We saw a fight and a lot of penalty minutes. Danbury with a season-high 45 penalty minutes, and 27 of them from Isaac Embry, who is in the lineup for his second professional game tonight, wearing number 54 in black. He was assessed 3 game misconduct penalties following a fight with Justin Schmidt late in the third period. He was issued a continuing an altercation misconduct, physical abuse of an official misconduct, and of course the fighting major. Now, spoke with the league a little bit earlier today and want to provide some insight on why Embry is good to go and allowed to continue, and no suspensions handed out. The fight was at center ice, coming right out of the commercial break. And it was a good scrap, heavyweight. Most of the fans in attendance who knew about Embry and his past were anticipating he would drop the gloves, and Schmidt, usually the guy who is willing to do that on the Watertown side of things. So they drop the gloves, everything's fine, couple of punches thrown. And then the referees stepped in to try and diffuse the fight. and send the players on their way. Both Embry and Schmidt continued the fight. Then both the refs and the players went down to the ice. Well, Dave Jackson, the head of player safety for the FPHL, deemed that the refs had jumped in a little bit prematurely, mostly aiding on the side of caution. And he also acknowledged that, yes, the players should respond accordingly. When the refs step in, that usually does mean the end of the fight. But the combination of the premature step in from the refs and the players continuing the fight, they said, let's just wipe the slate clean and see how game 2 for Isaac Embry goes here in Danbury against the top team in the Empire Division and one of the strongest teams in the entire league. Top team in goal scoring, goal differential, and their special teams. Power play ranks 2nd, and power play ranks 4th. Their penalty kill ranks 2nd. So a very strong opponent that the Hat-Tricks will face off with tonight. Some players to watch for Danbury, a couple of starters tonight. You've got Chase Harwell and Noah Robinson. Robinson with 2 4-point games over the last 3. He has been on fire, so watch out for him tonight. It is time for the anthem here in Danbury.
And direct your attention to the flag as we honor those who protect our freedom. Singing the anthem tonight, please welcome Becky Cole.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
A great way to start things on a Saturday night from the Danbury Ice Arena. Hello again, everyone. Doug Latuca with you for some Empire Division hockey. The visiting first place Binghamton Black Bears and your Danbury Hat-Tricks, who check in 3rd place in the Empire, leapfrogging the Port Huron Prowlers with that 3-goal win over the Watertown Wolves last night. They scored 9 goals, 8 different goal scorers. We had a post-game proposal involving Vadim Frolov. After the final horn had sounded, you had a 4-point game from Noah Robinson. Gleb Van Durken is on a hot stretch, goals in 4 consecutive games. And Danbury trying to string together back-to-back home victories. For the visiting Black Bears, they start things off like this. Don Oliveri, Tyson Kirkby, and Austin Thompson the top line, with Cam Cervoni and Jesse Anderson on defense. Connor McAnanima is the starting goaltender for Binghamton tonight. It had been Nolan Egbert over the last couple of games between these two teams, but now you've got McAnanima and his 11-1-1 record, a 191 goals against average and a 932 save percentage, amongst the best in the league. They are in the white jerseys, black bottoms, and the White Sox with the green and black striping. As for the home team hat-tricks, they check in at 8-7, 5-1, 31 points, third in the Empire Division. This game, 22 of the year. Hat-tricks in the same unis as last night, all black with some white and orange accents and striping. They go with the second line of Connor Woolley, Chase Harwell, and Noah Robinson. Josh LaBelle and Jeremy Rocky man the back end, and Connor McCullum is in goal. He's making his 18th start. This is his 6th start in the last 7 games. He was in mop-up duty yesterday, 4 saves on 4 shots following the McClendon injury. Some scratches, no Johnny Ruiz, Billy Berry, Corey Anderson. 3 forwards who are out for the hat-tricks. Final game of 2024. Always a good one between the Hat-tricks and Black Bears. And we are underway on a Saturday night from Danbury. Hat-tricks fresh off that 9-6 win over the Wolves last night. A big spark for the Hat-tricks as Chase Harwell streaks in right wing. Centers off the stick of McAnanama. Pops in the air, it's free, swept at. And up the far side goes Thompson. Racing in on Rocky. Thompson takes it wide, drops off, shovel towards the goal. It's juggled around and then pops out to the point. Kirkby will filter it down low. Oliveri picked off by LaBelle, and Noah Robinson, the outlet pass. 8 points in his last 3 games, including 2 4-point performances for Robinson, suiting up in his 11th game since the trade from Monroe. 11 points in 10 games. McCullum out of the cage, touches it on for Jared Yao, who's playing for just the 2nd time this season, made his debut last night. McCullum checks in with a .344 goals against average and a .907 save percentage. Hat-tricks called for an icing, so the face-off will be in the area of McCullum, who is making his 7th start against Binghamton this season. He enters with a 1-3-1-1 record, a .925 save percentage against these Black Bears. Always gives the Hat-tricks a chance to win. This is the 7th meeting of the year between the two teams out of 11. Bond with a wrister, engulfed by Ratcliffe, but played along to CJ Stubbs' far side. Touches it along, the shot stopped and the rebound, pitchforked away. Gavin Yates smeared along the backboards by Pamelayan, who draws in as the 3rd-line center tonight. No Anderson, who manned that role yesterday for the Hat-tricks, so it's Pamelayan with Vasiliev and Ratcliffe. First game, Pamelayan is dressed as a forward this year. Did it a bunch last year, but has played D for the majority of this campaign. Blocker save from McCullum on last year's Commissioner's Cup Finals MVP, Gavin Yates. Emerson Emery flips it to the far corner. Crunched by Yao, centering pass intercepted by Pamelayan. And the outlet angled for Vadim Frolov. The proposal post-game involving the young Frolov and his fiance. And Frolov with a hit dislodges the puck. Van Durken has goals in 4 straight games, wheels it down low through Alexander Gamzatov, the former Black Bear, and a sandwich crunch in the corner involving Frolov and Gamzatov on Zach Sirota. He collects right inside the line. Sirota waiting, centers, it's sticked away by McCullum and grabbed in by Frolov. Gets the red, gets the blue. A pass was intercepted and available near the blue line. Charlie Bedard scored his first goal of the season yesterday in a high-rising shot from the point. He flips it in deep, playing his 12th game since the trade from the Moccasins. Paired out there with Josh LaBelle. Hat-tricks in a change. Once again, no Dustin Henning or Connor Mullins for Danbury on defense. The Binghamton captain, Tyson Kirkby, dangling through the leader in points in the FPHL. Whacked at by LaBelle. Kirkby slips it down low. LaBelle kisses it off the glass, and it's swatted back in with the mitt by Kirkby. 3.5 minutes into the first period. Binghamton with the first 3 shots in the game. These teams haven't seen each other since around Thanksgiving time, where they played 4 games over 2 weekends. The 15th, 16th here in Danbury, the 23rd in Danbury, and the 27th in Binghamton the day before Thanksgiving. Black Bears have won 4 of the first 6 between the teams, including the most recent game, 3-2, on that Thanksgiving Eve. So the Black Bears get the first power play of the game. Danbury and Binghamton both tied for the team lead, the league lead in shorthanded goals with 6. They give Noah Robinson hooking. He sits. And here's Gavin Yates weaving in. Drops for Oliveri. We lost the feed. Pass to the near side for Thompson. And we've got it back with 1:30 on the power play. Yates far side. All the way across, elevated through Oliveri. He collects, cross slot pass. Pass Stubbs with 1:15 on the man advantage. It's fired all the way down with 1 minute to go on the first power play of the game with Robinson in the box. Black Bears check in with the 4th best power play percentage-wise in the league. They've scored the most power play goals in the league, as a shot is smothered by McCullum for the whistle and the horn. Their 27 power play goals, the most in the league, but McCullum looking sharp on this kill. First time out here in Danbury will step aside and come back for the remainder of the power play.
Charter Oak Brewing Company is a Connecticut-based craft beers brewery featuring handcrafted and innovative beers such as pale ales, lagers, India pale ales, brown ales, sours, and several seasoned, more robust beers. Pick one up at the Rabbit Hole here at the Danbury Ice Arena. Live pain-free with Danbury Chiropractic and Wellness. From adjustments to holistic treatments, we're here to help you feel your best. Book your appointment today. Wellness is just a call away. Raise a glass to locally crafted spirits at Litchfield Distillery. Handcrafted small batch whiskey, gin, and more. Visit our distillery today and taste the difference. Litchfield Distillery, batch by batch. Keep your business safe with R&R Protective Services. Expert security solutions tailored to your needs. Call us today for reliable protection you can trust. R&R Protective Services, your safety, our priority. Nothing beats an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Refresh your day with the classic taste everyone loves. Coca-Cola Northeast, bringing smiles and refreshment to your community. Products available at the Danbury Ice Arena.
We welcome you back inside the Danbury Ice Arena. No score between the Hattricks and Black Bears. 5:05 into the opening period. Shots are 4-zip in favor of Binghamton, and they've got 49 seconds remaining on the Robinson hooking penalty. Hattricks have struggled on the kill, allowing power play goals in 8 of the last 9, 11 of the previous 13, and in 15 of their 21 games this season. Not a great combination with this potent Binghamton power play, but so far so good, thanks to a big stop from McCullum right before the break. The outlet is for Chase Harwell, who scored shorthanded last night, leads Danbury with 3, and his most recent one before yesterday, well, it was against Binghamton about a month ago. He steals the puck on neutral ice and reverses back for Bedard. All the way across LaBelle, and the outlet too far for Frolov. Doesn't matter, Hattricks are shorthanded, so no icing. Dan Stone starts it up for Binghamton. Ramakers chips and charges, pressed on by Van Durken, the final 5 of the power play. And the Hattricks clear it all the way down the ice, and that does it for the Binghamton power play. as we've played 6 minutes here in period number 1. Both teams feeling each other out, haven't seen each other in a month. Backhander from Thompson, knocked away. Ramps off the back of the net, Oliveri angles for Weber. Left point, walks the line, wrister floats wide. McCullum didn't see it with the sea of bodies in front, but luckily went wide. Van Durken dancing around in the offensive zone, runs into his own man, Frolov, and then Kirkby takes the tumble. At center, gets back to his feet. Meanwhile, Gonzalez will filter it in, chases after it, and collides with Weber. Whacked along, Gamzatov. Fighting off Poirier, into the middle, Vasiliev shoots. Grazed off the side of the goal. Thompson at the red line. Gave it to Zach Pamelayan, who scored Danbury's first goal last night on the power play. Always have to watch out for number 54, Isaac Embry, who's chasing Weber. Mentioned his 27 penalty minutes last night, and he welcomes himself on his opening shift. A big hit on Stubbs in the offensive zone. LaBelle right up the middle for Embry. One-on-one with Weber, looking for help. Embry turns back, has some time, bangs it back for Rotke. Wrist shot save, rebound was gloved by Macadamma. And after the whistle, we've got some mitts on the ice, and here we go. There's a fight in the net. And it doesn't involve Embry. It involves Pamelayan and Yates. I'd love to get another look at that, because you had a bunch of bodies in front, and all of a sudden the two players grabbed each other and started throwing punches. Fans love it, of course. That's back-to-back games with a fight, and these fans sure do love that. And you saw Yates drop the gloves, and then they just started exchanging blows, went into the net. Refs jumped on top and finished things off. So they will sort some things out, and it looks like the Hat-Tricks are given a power play. Brought to you by Dream Vacations. We'll get all of that for you once it comes through on our end. The face-off is outside the zone, though. So far, we've got 2 roughing penalties on Yates and Pamelayan. And we'll see if things change. On the big board, it's Yates for 2 minutes. We'll get the official ruling when it comes through. But Danbury to the power play. They were a perfect 3 for 3 last night. Swing and a miss on an elevated. Rebound was stopped. Vasiliev on the doorstep. So 3 for 3 last night in that 9-6 win against Watertown. Danbury with power play goals in 7 of the last 8 games where they have had a power play. They jumped from 9th to 5th in the league rankings with those 3 goals last night. There's a shot from Ratcliffe. Springs off the end boards. Robinson slips it for Vasiliev all the way through for Harwell. Far boards Ratcliffe. To the back, LaBelle. Robinson shoots, deflected to the far corner. Ratcliffe corrals, pressured by Jesse Anderson. Ratcliffe for Robinson, pulls, gives for Vasiliev. Ring of the right circle, back for Robinson, slapper, tipped into the netting and out of play with 52 seconds remaining on the Yates penalty. So it looks like they have given Yates an extra 2 for instigating. The typical 5 for fighting to both Yates and Pamelaine, but the instigator goes to Yates, which has Danbury on a power play for another 50 seconds. Frolov's pass to the back all the way down the ice. It's Gonzalez, Woolley, Van Durkin, Gamzatov, and Frolov on the ice. It's angled for Woolley. Hat-tricks have the line. Van Durkin back for Gonzalez. Return, Van Durkin. Down low, Gamzatov with a backhand blind pass was picked off by Stubbs and sent the length of the ice. One last rush for the Hat-tricks, 10 seconds remaining on the power play. Shots are 4-2 Binghamton, approaching the midway point of this first period. Van Durkin gains the line, shoots, skips it wide. Bedard at the right point, Rister flutters wide. Out of the box is Oliveri, who was serving the penalty for Yates. Bond uses the glass, clears it, hit off of Bedard. It's rolling, no ice. Matt Pedersen back in the lineup. Did not dress yesterday, number 5 in black. Paired out there with Bedard. Robinson races after it. Him and Weber converge. Harwell in a scrum. It spits free, and it's one-handed ahead for Thompson. Oliveri softly through center. Embry settles down, a bouncing puck. He'll chip it up the far side boards, takes a hit to make a play. Oliveri was involved. Embry's helmet comes flying off as he picks the puck off from Oliveri. That was from Thompson, rather. He'll dart to the bench for a change, as Willie Ratcliffe and Vasiliev man the forward spots for Danbury. Sirota speeds on left wing, looking for help. Curls back, wrists one off the crossbar and out. Weber in the far corner, pressured by LaBelle. It's chopped down the ice. It hit Embry's helmet, which might have saved Danbury from an icing. Sirota pressured from behind. Tape to tape, Embry slides inside and shoots it high. Jesse Anderson at center ice avoids a check from Ratcliffe. Steps inside the line, walks the wall, wrister high, rims around. Cervoni keeps it alive. Cervoni to the net, stop McCullum, the rebound. They say it's in. Cam Cervoni with the goal. A stuff in on the far post, squeaks through McCullum, and the Black Bears take a 1-0 lead. Cervoni's first goal of the year, is 4th point, and a 1-0 Binghamton lead. We apologize for having the power play flag still up. It was a even strength goal and a 1-0 Binghamton lead. So Gonzalez off the draw, and a good start for Binghamton. They've only allowed 2 shots against on McAnanima, and they beat McCullum on their 5th try. Just a stuff in on the far side post. A collision near the blue line, and they say the play was offside. 8:21 to go, first period. Cam Cervoni starts the scoring for Binghamton. They lead 1-0 here on the Hat-tricks Digital Network.
Need tickets for your next event? Tixter makes it simple to buy, sell, and manage tickets. Get your Hat-tricks tickets today at Tixter.com, because every event starts with the right ticket. Need tools for your next project? Decker Tool Rental H.O. Penn has everything you need for DIY or professional jobs. Quality tools, expert advice. Rent with confidence at Decker Tool Rental. Cool off with a treat from Twister's Ice Cream Cafe. Delicious ice cream in every flavor imaginable. Stop by Twister's today and treat yourself to something sweet. Products available at the Danbury Ice Arena. Craving wings and good times? Head to TK's American Cafe. With the best wings in town and a fun atmosphere, it's the perfect place to hang out. Visit TK's American Cafe and try the Hat-tricks wings today.
A good physical start here in Danbury. 8:21, the reading on the clock, period 1. And the Black Bears holding a 1-0 lead on Cam Cervone's first professional goal, assisted by Jesse Anderson at 11:18. We've had a fight involving Yates and Pamelayan. Hat-tricks unsuccessful on their only power play opportunity, as were the Black Bears. Face off just outside the Binghamton zone. Just 7 shots combined. More than midway through the first period. Last night, the Hat-tricks had 25 shots on Watertown in the opening 20. We've seen a heavy dose of Isaac Embry in his second game in the black and orange. A huge hit from Harwell at center. And then Embry, and here we go. Again, the gloves are off, and Harwell jumps on top of Fletcher. So much to keep track of when Embry is on the ice. It started with the Harwell smash at center ice. And then both players say ding, ding, ding. Second fight of the game. So they'll sort out the penalties. I always love looking down at the bench and seeing the interaction, especially after physical play. As you see the massive hit from Harwell on Dakota Bond at center. And then Fletcher coming to the aid of his teammate. Lost his footing right away. Harwell with a couple of rights, but referee stepped in. More of a wrestling match in the end. Love watching the benches, see how they react. Of course, the drama involving Brant Sherwood and Section 102 here in Danbury. Tempers always seem to boil over between these two teams. And Sherwood was barking, I believe, at Vadim Frolov about something, maybe a hit earlier in the game, a message sent. Who knows, but there is a lot of bad blood between these teams. Penalties have not come in quite yet, but I would not be surprised if Fletcher gets the extra 2 for instigating, because there was no call on the Harwell hit at center ice. Right now they've got Harwell and Fletcher both 5 minutes for fighting. Each team has 5 players on the ice. Face-off is at center. Well, we had 15 combined goals last night in a 9-6 Hat-tricks win. We had the fight and the proposal. We wondered, well, how can we follow that up? Only 1 goal on the scoreboard and Danbury trails, but we've had 2 fights. None involving Embry, although he has been on the ice both times that the fights have occurred. And Danbury heads to the power play as Pedersen took a cross-check from Oliveri in the hat-trick zone. So with under 7.5 remaining in the first period, the Hat-tricks get their second opportunity on the man advantage. They check in 5th in the league at about 22%. Against Binghamton this year, they are just 2 for 35. That's about 5% on the power play. Makes sense. The Black Bears with the second best kill percentage in the league. Hat-trick set up in the zone. Woolley shielding the puck. Filters it down low. Stone collides with Gemzatov. The puck squirts free. Kirkby's backhand clear. Hit off his own man. Gonzalez, far side. Slips it in front off the skate of Stone. Bouncing puck left point, Van Durkin. Spins out of trouble. Bond. hits Van Durkin. He's holding up high, lost his stick in the process, and the Black Bears clear with 40 seconds melted off the power play clock. This one of the more physical games of the year thus far. Not much of a surprise. Teams haven't played since Thanksgiving. This the 7th meeting out of 11 between the two sides. A battle for it, touched along, Robinson shot blocked. And Binghamton sends it down the ice. So still 50 seconds to go on the power play. Approaching 6 minutes remaining in the first. Shots 5-2 Black Bears. The only goal, Cam Cervone's first pro strike at 11:18 of this frame. LaBelle reorganizes with 30 ticks on the man advantage. Hat-tricks with Yao, LaBelle, Ratcliffe, Vasiliev, and Robinson on. Binghamton counters with Kirkby, Thompson, Weber, and Poirier. Thompson shorthanded. Slap shot deflected and kicked out by McCullum. Yao. Stretch pass. Vasiliev angles for Robinson. On left wing. Shoots off the post. Robinson has shown off that quick release ever since he's gotten here with Danbury. Hits the post there. Has another chance. And McAnanima says no. Right as the penalty was expiring, McAnanima makes his third save. Oliveri fresh out of the box. Shoots one. It was deflected wide. Right off the bench, it's Gamzatov. Centering. Taken in by Cervone. And it's fired in. Emery meets it near side boards. Pestered by Bedard. He'll slip it down low for Kirkby. Hits off an awkward portion of the boards in front, and Frolov reverses for Pedersen. He'll dart through center. Around Emery. Pedersen takes a hit, chips it in. Stone got in his way with 4.5 to play in the first period. Oliveri, tape to tape with Emery. Toe drag, shot wide, rebound, springs off the end boards. Right point, Stone. Surveys, slaps, blocked, it's free. Right back to Stone. Point shot in front, save on the rebound as the initial shot was blocked in front, and the newcomer, Mike Henrici, was stoned by McCullum. A near giveaway behind the net by Anderson, but the Black Bears escape. Sirota dances in, left side, left the puck behind, and Ratcliffe leads Van Durkin. Yao joins the play. Yao shoots, steered aside by McAnanima, swatted out of the air by the Black Bears. And Stone, with plenty of ice to work with, gets the red line and wrists it in. Ramakers collides with Gonzalez, free puck Stubbs. Looks for an option to the back, Bond, drag, shoots! Stopped by McCullum with Ramakers on the doorstep. Bond, left point, shoots, save McCullum. Robinson uses the glass, Bond gloves it down, dances around Gamzatov, pass inside, save, rebound, score! Tyson Kirkby cleans up the mess in front, an easy tap-in goal. And with a little more than 3 minutes to go in the first period, the Black Bears extend the lead to 2. Kirkby does it again. The league leader in points, has his 40th on the year and his 19th goal. So a 2-goal hole for the hat-tricks. Shots 11-4. And Danbury in need of a response. They had all the answers last night. Whenever Watertown found the scoreboard, the hat-tricks seemed to get one right back. Embryon with Pamelayan and Woolley. Both of these teams statistically have some similarities. Both have scored lots of goals, hat tricks with 82 coming in, Binghamton 97. That ranks first and fourth between Binghamton is first and the hat tricks are fourth in that category. A giveaway at center ice. And Woolley through center. The Black Bears play in their own zone. Puck is free in the slot. Sirota comes over. It's skied. Van Durken touches it in, and the play was offside. So the Black Bears with the first 2 goals of the game, Cervoni and then Kirkby. They lead it 2-0. Final media timeout of the opening period right here on the Hat Tricks Digital Network.
Your car deserves the best. Crossroads Car Wash keeps your vehicle looking fresh and clean, fast, affordable, and eco-friendly. Stop by today. Crossroads Car Wash, where a clean car is a happy car. Transform your yard with Yard Goats Landscaping. From lawn care to custom designs, we bring your outdoor vision to life. Call Yard Goats today and make your yard the envy of the neighborhood. Looking for a brighter smile? Stony Hill Dental Care offers expert dental services for the whole family. Schedule your appointment today. Stony Hill Dental Care, where your smile comes first. Get the best cuts of meat with Omaha Beef Company. Fresh, premium beef delivered right to your door. Taste the difference with Omaha Beef, where quality is always on the menu. Products available at the Danbury Ice Arena. Need reliable stormwater solutions? Coltech Inc. provides innovative water management systems for residential and commercial properties. Coltech, solutions you can count on, quality you can trust.
Doug Latuca back with you here inside the Danbury Ice Arena. Hat Tricks Hockey always live on the Hat Tricks Digital Network. And Danbury in a 2-goal hole. Face off just outside the Binghamton zone. It is Van Durken and Emery, or rather that's Sirota, number 7 for Binghamton. Some jockeying outside the face-off dot between Emery and Gamzatov. Off the draw, Pettersson flips it in. Cervoni has one of the 2 Binghamton goals. His stretch pass hit off the linesman. Danbury offside. With Frolov deep in the zone. So the faceoff comes all the way back out. And you see in your picture right there, Sherwood screaming at either the ref or a hat trick player. Hat tricks possess the puck of the offensive zone. It hit Gamzatov up high. Danbury was looking for a whistle to blow it dead. Do not get it. And here we go. Our third fight of the period. Van Durken with a couple of uppercuts. Down goes Sirota. Pamelayan, Harwell, now Van Durken. 3 fights in the first period, carrying over from yesterday. Danbury is the least penalized team in the league coming into tonight. I'm sure that will change. Danbury with nearly 300 fewer penalty minutes than Binghamton coming into the game tonight. 20 points separate them in the standings. That's why these games so crucial. 3 points, a big swing when these 2 groups converge. Black Bears have won 5 games in a row. They are 8-2 in their last 5. The Hat Tricks 5-3-2 in their last 10. I believe I said Binghamton was 8-2 in the last 5. Well, you can do the math. It's 10. Hat-tricks are 5-3-2 in their last 10 and trying to string together back-to-back wins on home ice before the new year begins. About a minute to go in the first period. Kamalayan and Stubbs. It's pride-free Stubbs. Centers Ramakers, touch along Cervoni. Quickly Anderson left point. Wrist shot blocked down. It hit off of Bedard, who is stickless. Then the outlet off the backside of Bedard, who's replaced by LaBelle just at the bench. Pedersen lost the handle at center. Ramakers, left wing, through the legs. Dangled himself out of the puck. Stubbs turning. Stubbs pressed on by Pamelayan with under 30 to go. Bond. LaBelle closing in on Stubbs. Puck is free. Ramakers with 15. Bond all the way across Stone. Feathers it down low. Pedersen tied up with Stubbs. Kick free for Vasiliev. At the right point with 5 seconds. Stubbs crunched by Pedersen. Vasiliev hits Stubbs. And that is it for period number 1. The lone goals of the period. Cam Cervoni, his first as a pro at 11:18 from Jesse Anderson. And then about 5 minutes later, Tyson Kirkby with a tap-in near the crease on a rebound. Stubbs and Bond with the assists at 16:58. Gives the Black Bears a 1-0 lead, 2-0 lead after 2 periods of play, 1 period of play. My goodness. Math is hard, Doug. We'll get it together here on the Hat-Tricks Digital Network. Juggling a couple of things up here in the broadcast booth. The Black Bears tripling up the Hat-Tricks in shots, 15-5 in that opening 20, and they lead it 2-0. Plenty of fun activities to come throughout the night. Hat-Tricks will try to stage a comeback against Binghamton in the 7th meeting between the two teams this season. Before we send it to a break, let's check in with our friends over at Shrink Wrappers of Connecticut. Protect your investments with Shrink Wrappers of Connecticut. Whether it's outdoor furniture, boats, or your outdoor kitchen, we've got you covered, literally. At Shrink Wrappers of Connecticut, we specialize in expert shrink wrapping to safeguard your valuable items from harsh weather, dirt, and damage. We wrap anything. No job is too big or too small. We're your trusted local choice for professional shrink wrapping services. Call us today at 203-791-9317 and let us help you protect what matters most. Shrink Wrappers of Connecticut. We wrap it, you relax. Back inside the Danbury Ice Arena, first intermission between the Hat-Tricks and the Black Bears, and Binghamton with a 2-0 lead over the Hat-Tricks. We will step aside and then rejoin you for period number 2. You're watching Danbury Hat-Tricks hockey on the Hat-Tricks Digital Network.
Charter Oak Brewing Company is a Connecticut-based craft beers brewery featuring handcrafted and innovative beers such as pale ales, lagers, at Hole here at the Danbury Ice Arena. Live pain-free with Danbury Chiropractic and Wellness. From adjustments to holistic treatments, we're here to help you feel your best. Book your appointment today. Wellness is just a call away. Raise a glass to locally crafted spirits at Litchfield Distillery. Handcrafted small batch whiskey, gin, and more. Visit our distillery today and taste the difference. Litchfield Distillery, batch by batch. Keep your business safe with R&R Protective Services. Expert security solutions tailored to your needs. Call us today for reliable protection you can trust. R&R Protective Services, your safety, our priority. Nothing beats an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Refresh your day with the classic taste everyone loves. Coca-Cola Northeast, bringing smiles and refreshment to your community. Products available at the Danbury Ice Arena. Need tickets for your next event? Tixter makes it simple to buy, sell, and manage tickets. Get your Hat Tricks tickets today at Tixter.com because every event starts with the right ticket. Need tools for your next project? Decker Tool Rental HO Pen has everything you need for DIY or professional jobs. Quality tools, expert advice. Rent with confidence at Decker Tool Rental. Cool off with a treat from Twister's Ice Cream Cafe. Delicious ice cream in every flavor imaginable. Stop by Twister's today and treat yourself to something sweet. Products available at the Danbury Ice Arena. Craving wings and good times? Head to TK's American Cafe. With the best wings in town and a fun atmosphere, it's the perfect place to hang out. Visit TK's American Cafe and try the Hat Tricks wings today. Your car deserves the best. Crossroads Car Wash keeps your vehicle looking fresh and clean. Fast, affordable, and eco-friendly. Stop by today. Crossroads Car Wash, where a clean car is a happy car. Transform your yard with Yard Goats Landscaping. From lawn care to custom designs, we bring your outdoor vision to life. Call Yard Goats today and make your yard the envy of the neighborhood. Looking for a brighter smile? Stony Hill Dental Care offers expert dental services for the whole family. Schedule your appointment today. Stony Hill Dental Care, where your smile comes first. Get the best cuts to eat with Omaha Beef Company. Fresh, premium beef delivered right to your door. Taste the difference with Omaha Beef, where quality is always on the menu. Products available at the Danbury Ice Arena. Need reliable stormwater solutions? Coltech Inc. provides innovative water management systems for residential and commercial properties. Coltech, solutions you can count on, quality you can trust.
We welcome you back inside the Danbury Ice Arena. We apologize, dealing with some technical difficulties right here in the broadcast booth as we sort through some of these. It is 2-0 Black Bears as we have played just 20 seconds into this period. Into the zone is Harwell. He's knocked off the puck. The rebound was covered by McAnanama. Some technical issues here in the arena. We apologize for some of the issues, but Doug Latuca back with you here inside the Danbury Ice Arena. 2-0 Binghamton on goals from Cam Cervoni and Tyson Kirkby in that first period. Hat-tricks in the offensive zone. Cross-slot pass was knocked away and vacuumed in by Scott Ramakers for Binghamton. Pass to the near side board. Stubbs curls inside the line. Pressured. Puck pops in the air. Rotke knocked it away. Ramakers in front, through for Stubbs. He had his stick lifted and the net came off, so the whistle blows. We had 3 fights in that first period. Yates and Pamelayan, Harwell and Fletcher, and then Van Durken and Sirota. The 2 goals from Cervoni at 11:18 and Kirkby at 16:58. Danbury still looking to get on the board. Very tough to do against the Binghamton team that is in the top 5 in goals against coming in. Harwell gets in on the pressure. Stone rims it around near side, looking for Stubbs. He finds it, and there goes Yates, 2-on-1. Yates, right wing. Gonzalez back. Pass for Ramaker, safe. Rebound, tapped on and kicked out, and the net comes off behind McCullum. Hat-tricks will take the whistle, though, as McCullum standing tall. He's faced 17 shots, made 15 saves. Very early stages in this second period. And the face-off at the far circle. Off the draw, Yao sprinting after it. It's free. Ratcliffe knocked off the puck. It's flipped in by Fletcher. Yao retrieves far side board. Centering pass. Wrist shot high and wide. That's the newcomer Mike Henrici, 35-year-old former teammate of Brant Sherwood. Vasiliev storms right down the middle. Ratcliffe for Vasiliev. Backhander was stopped by McAnanama as it somewhat slipped off the blade of Vasiliev, and he looks up to the ceiling knowing he had an opportunity to cut the deficit in half. Kirkby pestered by Pamela, and there they go. He'll dive the lead for Vasiliev. He's on a break to the net. He's stopped. Rebound Vasiliev, knocked into by Kirkby. Centering pass all the way through, and Thompson flips it ahead for Oliveri. Corrals shoots, fanned on it. Second try, flipped wide. Thompson for Oliveri below the goal line. In front, knocked away. Kirkby, wrister blocked. That one hurt. And getting up was Frolov slowly. And he's to his skates as the puck trickles into the Binghamton zone. Stone all the way across. Oliveri attempted to touch it for Kirkby, who corralled, then lost it. Bedard angles far side boards for Embry. Embry chips and charges. Shields the puck. Gamzatov in a full shield. That new here in the second period. Did not have it in the first. Remember, he was hit up high with either a shoulder or a stick in that opening frame. Here's Frolov clapping one wide. Bedard right point. Looks to the net. Save. Rebound was stopped again by McAnanama. Gamzatov's pass to the back was intercepted by Weber, who streaks through center. Weber shoots, glove save by McCullum, and it sets up a defensive zone draw for the Hat-Tricks. Once again, we apologize for the technical difficulties, some Wi-Fi issues here at the Danbury Ice Arena, causing for a bit of a choppier broadcast in this one. We'll call it more radio style for the viewers who have tuned in tonight. Puck is at center ice. Jesse Anderson plays back in his own zone and chips it ahead through neutral ice. Stubbs feathers it ahead for Yates, intercepted by LaBelle. Here comes Woolley, right up the gut. Woolley shoots into the breadbasket of McAnanama, and he holds on. Face-off is at the near circle. It's Robinson and Yates. With a little more than 4 minutes gone by in this middle period. The 2 goals for Binghamton in the first period, Cervoni and Kirkby. Here's Stubbs on right wing into the offensive zone. A collision, a couple bodies go down below the goal line. A Black Bear holding his face. That is Yates, gets back to his skates, huddled over, goes to the bench. Meanwhile, Robinson into the offensive zone, touches it down low. Sirota supports, scoops it up near side wall, and it trickles out to center, where Robinson reverses for Yao. The lead for Harwell. Right wing, untouched. Harwell pass for Woolley. It's Ratcliffe who skies it high. Ratcliffe back on it, touches for Yao, and it pops out to center ice. A race for it. Emery and Gonzalez, the Danbury D-man, wins it and lumberjacks it towards the Binghamton zone. The play is touched and blown dead. And I believe a Binghamton penalty is upcoming. That is the case. Emery to the box for high sticking at 4:55 of this second period. And Danbury to the power play. Van Durken, Gamzatov, Frolov, Woolley, and Pamelayan, the 5 hat-trick skaters. Stone, one of the killers for Binghamton, attempted to clear. Woolley gloved it down. It's free left point. Slipped along for Gamzatov, curling in the near side corner. Pass to the back, intercepted Kirkby. He'll chip in charge, coming over Pamelayan, knocking it forward out of the outstretched Kirkby. And the Black Bears send it down the ice. Woolley behind the net, charges ahead. Plenty of ice in front of him. Gets the red, gets the blue on left wing. Back pass Frolov to the middle. Pamelayan looking inside. It was deflected wide. Stone's clear. Bouncing around, it's given away. The outlet Bond looking for Thompson. He's got it. Short-handed, Thompson shoots. Blocker save. Rebound, Bond slaps it wide to the near corner. Thompson shoots high off the protective netting and out of play. Dangerous opportunity for the Black Bears short-handed, but McCullum with a blocker save keeps this game 2-0. A little more than about 6 minutes into the second period. We'll step aside here on the Hat-Tricks Digital Network.
Need custom signs or graphics? Vision Designs brings your vision to life with quality printing and design services. Call Vision Designs today for all your custom printing needs. Need a plumber you can trust? Hope Plumbing offers fast, reliable service for all your plumbing needs. From repairs to installations, we've got you covered. Hope Plumbing, where your home is our priority. Hungry for a steak? Come to Texas Roadhouse for hand-cut steaks, fall-off-the-bone ribs, and more. Visit Texas Roadhouse today, where great food and great times come together. Drive in style with Todd Maserati, offering the latest Maserati models and top-quality service. Visit Todd Maserati today for the luxury car experience you've been waiting for. Raise a glass at Reverie Brewing Company, locally brewed craft beer in a variety of styles. Visit our tap room today and sip on something special. Reverie Brewing, where beer meets imagination. Products available at the Danbury Ice Arena.
Back inside the Danbury Ice Arena, the Hat-Tricks Still on the power play for the next minute and 5 seconds. Emery in the box for a high stick. 14-10 to play, middle period. Black Bears with 20 shots and the Hat-Tricks with 10. But the face-off in Danbury's zone after Thompson had the best opportunity of the Hat-Tricks power play. Short-handed, it was a blocker save from McCullum. Stick chopped out of the hand of LaBelle. Meanwhile, Ratcliffe gains the line. Delayed penalty. Extra skater. LaBelle with a new stick. He gives up possession smartly to set up a 5-on-3 for 50 seconds. So LaBelle's stick snapped in half. He got a new one and then forfeited possession. So it's a 5-on-3. Stubbs sits, slashing the call. This Hat-Tricks power play brought to you by Dreams Vacation, as both Stubbs and Emery have taken trips to the penalty box. Face-off is the far side circle. 6 minutes and 5 seconds into the second period. Hat-Tricks desperate for a goal. They win the draw. 5-on-3. LaBelle hands off Vasiliev. Creeps to the net. Back for LaBelle. Looks, returns Vasiliev. Far side corner. Angles off the end boards. Ratcliffe to the back for Robinson. He walks in, gives Ratcliffe all the way across for LaBelle. Handles the elevated pass. LaBelle for Ratcliffe, detected by Bond. Collected Ratcliffe near side corner. Out for Robinson, bouncing puck, settled down left point. Robinson for Ratcliffe. Return Robinson, shoots, save, rebound, spits out far side for LaBelle. Feathered down low Vasiliev, returned for LaBelle right point with 10 seconds on the 5-on-3. LaBelle for Vasiliev, centers, Harwell kicked it wide. Ratcliffe, left corner to the point, Robinson. Across LaBelle, tipped by Kirkby, out of the box, Emery 5-on-4. Robinson, low left, Ratcliffe, returned for Robinson, fanned on the shot. With a minute on the power play, Ratcliffe takes over Robinson's spot. Half wall, left wing. Slip down low, Harwell mishandles, closed off, kicks it for Ratcliffe. 25 on the power play. LaBelle skate to stick. Kirkby tried to exit the zone, left the puck. Ratcliffe down low, Harwell to the net. Glove save McAnanima. And after the whistle, a swing from Harwell and some grabbing and shoving post whistle. 39 ticks on the Stubbs slash. I don't believe any more extracurriculars. Both teams make changes. And the face-off is at the near side circle. Van Durken, Gamzatov, and Frolov with Pamelayan and Woolley on the backside of things. 12:34 to go in period 2. Black Bears win the draw to the near corner. Weber angles off the boards, kept in right point by Woolley, but he's pressured by Anderson. And the Black Bears send it the length of the ice with 30 seconds on the power play. Shots are 20-11 Binghamton. They lead at 2-0 on 2 first period goals from Cervoni and Kirkby. Frolov gains the line, right wing, all the way across Van Durken, center point Pamelayan. Return for Van Durken, ring of the left circle, low left for Gamzatov. It was deflected. Van Durken recollects near side wall. Free puck, Frolov. Left corner, gives back for Van Durken, out of his reach. Thompson picks it up. Right out of the box is Stubbs. Thompson finds him. There's Stubbs to the net. Pass in front, it's free. Swept off by Van Durken. He's off to the races up the right wing. Runs into Frolov, play offside. And the whistle blows things dead with about 11:40 to go in the second period. 2-0 Binghamton. Black Bears still making some changes. The Hat-Tricks are 0 on the power play tonight. Face-off is at the far dot just outside the Binghamton zone. Hat-Tricks moving right to left in the second period, trail by 2. Pedersen dumps it in. Bond secures it behind the net and leads Stubbs up the right side. Cross ice pass, Romakers streaks in, pestered by Robinson, drop pass intercepted. Embry one-on-one with Bond, searching for help. Embry had his pocket picked, and Stone below the goal line gave it away. Robinson. It's free. Harwell to the back. Pedersen shoots, tipped. It's available. Embry's shot never got there as Bond took it right off his stick. Bond right up the gut. Pass for Romakers, tipped in. Bedard sprints after it. No icing. Romakers wins it. Centers for Oliveri, touched on. Point shot is engulfed by McCullum at the top of the paint. And a whistle. Both teams made changes. Not much offense for the Hat-Tricks, just 11 shots. Danbury with just 2 wins for the first 6 meetings between these two teams. Face-off is at the far circle. Binghamton wins it left point. Anderson at the line. Filters for Thompson, who takes over at the blue line. His shot blocked by a kneeling Yao. Recollected far corner Anderson. On his hip is Ratcliffe. He leaves it for Oliveri. Threads the needle, Cervoni. Right circle. Punches it down low for Thompson. And Yao behind his own net. Locates Vasiliev near side boards. The cross ice pass, 3-on-2 for Danbury. Kamalayan overskated, Hat-Tricks offside. Final game of 2024. Hat-Tricks enter tonight at 8-7-5-1. That won a shootout win against Binghamton at the beginning of November. Their other win for Danbury against the Black Bears, 7-4 here inside the Danbury Ice Arena. In the middle of November, that was the 23rd. Here's Van Durken putting one on, and McAnanama holds it about a foot in front of the blue paint. And after the whistle, we've got more extracurriculars. Refs step in, and we will step out. A little more than midway through the second period. Hat-Tricks Hockey live on the Danbury Hat-Tricks Digital Network.
Need custom signs or graphics? Vision Designs brings your vision to life with quality printing and design services. Call Vision Designs today for all your custom printing needs. Need a plumber you can trust? Hope Plumbing offers fast, reliable service for all your plumbing needs. From repairs to installations, we've got you covered. Hope Plumbing, where your home is our priority. Hungry for a steak? Come to Texas Roadhouse for hand-cut steaks, fall-off-the-bone ribs, and more. Visit Texas Roadhouse today, where great food and great times come together. Drive in style with Todd Maserati, offering the latest Maserati models and top-quality service. Visit Todd Maserati today for the luxury car experience you've been waiting for. Raise a glass at Reverie Brewing Company. Locally brewed craft beer, variety of styles. Today and sip on something special. Reverie Brewing, where beer meets imagination. Products available at the Danbury Ice Arena.
We're back inside the Danbury Ice Arena, and the Black Bears holding on to a 2-0 lead over the Hat-Tricks. Doug Latuca with you on a Saturday night from downtown Danbury. The Black Bears with the 2 first period goals. Cervoni at 11:18, Kirkby at 16:58. That is all. The Hat-Tricks with just 12 shots. Binghamton with 21. Hat-Tricks trying to sweep the weekend. They took down the Watertown Wolves 9-6 yesterday on home ice. Looking for their first goal here tonight. Face off at the near circle to the right of McAnanama. It is Sirota and Van Durken. Sirota wins it. Weber had his stick lifted by Frolov, who lost an edge. Up the near side wall, Henrici flips it in. McCullum out of the net, rims it around near side. It's dropped off Poirier. Point shot deflected wide with Emery standing in front. The follow-up was tipped up into the netting. Black Bears with 51 points, Hat-Tricks with 31. Danbury has played one less game, one fewer game than the Hat-Tricks. Rather, the Hat-Tricks have played one fewer game than the Black Bears. Face-off is at the left circle. Black Bears win it. It's played to the point. Weber walks in, shoots, deflected off a leg, swatted to the far corner. Robinson couldn't clear. Sirota's bid blocked. He gets it back, runs into Robinson, but hands the puck off. Emring in the slot. One-timer was stopped. Henrici in the slot. A follow-up is denied again by McCullum. And again, we've got more shenanigans after the whistle.
South Shore Eagles hockey team is here tonight. Let's hear it for the Eagles. Let's go!
For anyone just joining us, we apologize for the technical difficulties. We are working through it. Some Wi-Fi issues here at the Danbury Ice Arena, so we'll go radio call for you. Off the draw stone, right point shot, pops in the air. It's gloved by McCullum. Looked like an outfielder there, looking up to the roof and then gloves it. So another D-zone draw for the Hat-Tricks. At that near side circle, you've got Yates and Harwell on the draw. Black Bears doubling up the Hat-Tricks in shots, 25-12. Off the draw, it's chopped ahead. Woolley sprinting, trying to beat Stone to it. Puck is free in the skates of Woolley, who falls to the ice to give away. Harwell, right circle, shoots! Blocker save McAnanama, and it tips into the netting for a whistle. Harwell has been on fire recently. Had a three-point night yesterday with a shorthanded goal. He's got points in 4 straight games, 7 during that span. And he's been all over this game with a fight, a couple of high-quality chances on McAnanama, who has been a perfect 13 for 13 tonight. Face off at the right circle. Hat-Tricks win it right point. Bedard, Ratcliffe, Pedersen, and Bedard on defense. Pamelayan wins it clean. It went through Pedersen and out to center. Bouncing puck up the stick of Matt Pedersen. Just his 4th game as a hat-trick. Giveaway. Pass for Robakers. He scores! A giveaway. And Ramakers makes the Hat-Tricks pay. 3-0 Binghamton, with Danbury's offense non-existent. So this game drifting away from the Hat-Tricks. They have just 14 shots on McAnanama, and they face a 3-goal hole. Frolov darts in, left the puck behind. Gamzatov charging after it, rims it around the kick plate. Anderson, left corner, gives it back for Kirkby, who floats it through center. Oliveri, defended by Yao on right wing. He'll chip it in. Yao was taken down, and it's a penalty. So McCullum to the bench, extra skater on. Oliveri can't believe it. Meanwhile, Van Durken dances in, lost the puck. Seems like Frolov, Van Durken, and Gamzatov just cannot get on the same page tonight. They have been unbelievable for the Hat-Tricks. Van Durken leads the team in goals. Gamzatov, team high 23 points. Frolov, of course, engaged last night with the proposal post-game, has 4 points in his last 4 games. But they are visibly frustrated tonight. Now everything could flip around right here on the Dream Vacations Hat-Tricks power play. They are 0 for tonight. It's been a major struggle. Mentioned they're just 6% coming in against Binghamton. But they are 5th in the league on the power play after 3 goals yesterday. Don Oliveri is in the box for slashing. The Hat-Tricks fumble the puck in their zone. Ratcliffe recollects at center ice. In the pass far side, Vasiliev lost the handle, and it's cleared all the way down. Huge opportunity for the Hat-Tricks to climb themselves back in the game. They used the power play last night as a momentum builder. They could really use a strike here and a giveaway in the zone. Fletcher, right wing short-handed. The trailer's Bond, the shot shoveled wide, springs in front, it's free. Fletcher puts it on goal and McCullum covers it. Seems like the Hat-Tricks just don't have gas tonight. They came out fairly hot, the 3 fights, but Binghamton does a nice job limiting chances. And not much cooking for the Hat-Tricks. It's tough to get through Binghamton's defense, and then you've got to also beat Connor McAnanima, who was one of the top goalies in the league. Pamelayan through center ice, Gamzatov with 40 seconds of the power play. Hat-Tricks having trouble gaining the line. It's floated ahead for Van Durken. Weber rims it around for Anderson, and he flies it out to center ice. So 30 ticks on the power play, under 6.5 to go in this second period, and Pamelayan high steps through center. Dangling around, Pamelayan to the net, gives off for Van Durken near side, poke checked away Kirkby. Free puck, Gamzatov to the back, it pops in the air, and Woolley down low, Gamzatov looking, pass to the back, Pamelayan drags in front through. Gamzatov was tangled up, couldn't get the shot off, and the Black Bears send it down the ice, ending the power play with under 6 to go in the middle period. Woolley from behind his net, long outlet, Robinson chops it, goes after it. Bond stepped in his way. Behind the net, Embry. In front, Harwell. Left circle. Harwell spinning, Bond in his hip. They collide in the corner. Harwell springs off of it. Puck is available. Up the near side, Rockty gloves it down, looking for Embry in the corner, and it's swatted out to center, and Oliveri collides with Robinson in front of the Danbury bench. Both players back to their skates. Embry, pass back, knocked away Thompson. Numbers for Binghamton, Thompson, left wing for Oliveri, knocked away Rocky. Pass never got through, and then Rocky was hit up in the face. Not sure if it was a stick or a puck, but Rocky, clutching his face, appears to be all right. Now I think they're getting Binghamton again for another high sticking penalty. It looks like maybe an elbow up high. On that replay, you see it. I think that is Oliveri. So another penalty on him, and another power play for the Hat-Tricks. Dream Vacations. He's been doing a lot of work on these power plays, but nothing to show for it. And again, a big spot to cut into the deficit. It's 3-0. And nothing yet for the Hat-Tricks on the scoreboard. Face off at the far circle. Harwell and Kirkby. Binghamton wins it. Stones clear, stayed on the ice. Ratcliffe pinches left point. Vasiliev near boards. Low left, Harwell. Shielding the puck, spins off the stone check, but Bond claps it down. So they get Oliveri for elbowing at 14:54. That's back-to-back penalties on Oliveri. Harwell snaps it in. Stone retrieves, gave it away to Vasiliev near corner. It's Pried free by Robinson, touchdown Ratcliffe. He's dumped by Stubbs. And the puck springs free for Bond, short-handed. Bond crisscrossing, shoots high over the crossbar and off the back glass. Vasiliev lost it to Stubbs, got it right back in the nick of time. 1 minute to go on the power play. About 4 minutes remaining in the second period. Vasiliev for Ratcliffe, fan on the shot, bouncing puck, Woolley, shoot, save, rebound, whacked at, and it goes wide. Woolley in the far corner, in front. Gamzatov for Vasiliev, tied up, whistle blows, and the net is off, which saves the Hat-Tricks from having to retrieve a dump from Binghamton and sets up an offensive zone draw with 46 seconds to go on the power play when we come back here in Danbury.
Hat-Tricks fans, are you hungry? Caroluzzi's Markets has the best sub shop and the best selection of chef-prepared meals for easy dinners. Caroluzzi's is your one-stop supermarket for all your grocery needs and so much more. Craving something sweet? Crumble Cookies in Danbury has the freshest, warmest cookies around. With new flavors every week, there's always a reason to treat yourself. Visit Crumble today. Products available at the Danbury Ice Arena. Hey Hat-Tricks fans, for a comfortable stay with great amenities, the only choice is the La Quinta by Wyndham in Danbury. Ask for the Hat-Tricks friends and family rate. You can't beat it. La Quinta. Get back to feeling your best with Hat City Physical Therapy. Personalized care for every body and every injury. Call today to start your recovery. Hat City Physical Therapy. Your health is our focus. Fairfield County Bank is the official bank of the Danbury Hat-Tricks. It's where the Hat-Tricks bank and the tellers wear the Danbury Hat-Tricks top hat. Fairfield County Bank is the hometown bank of the Danbury Hat-Tricks and are proud to support their hometown team.
We welcome you back inside the Danbury Ice Arena. The Hat-Tricks trailing the Black Bears 3-0 with just under 4 minutes to go in the second period. They've got 46 seconds remaining on the Oliveri penalty. He's in the box for elbowing. Face-off is the far side circle. Danbury with the Ruskies, Gamzatov, Van Durken, and Frolov with Pamelayan and Woolley camped out behind them. They fix the net behind Macananima, who tonight is a perfect 16 for 16. Danbury wins the draw. Pamelayan gives off Woolley, shoots, blocked by a sliding Kirkby. Gamzatov to the far side boards. Van Durken settles a bouncing puck, looks to the net, gives off Gamzatov, centers, knocked away Weber. He'll skate it. His clear was hit off of a leg pad back into the zone. Gamzatov taken down behind the net. Kirkby has it tied up and Weber sends it the length. We mentioned Binghamton's strong penalty kill. They are second in the league on the kill coming into tonight. The power play is over. Now the Hat-Tricks unsuccessful again, squandering a bunch of opportunities to climb back in this game. Cross ice pass, Bedard with numbers. On the left side, Bedard all the way through past Frolov. And Thompson scoops it up and reverses course. Anderson right up the gut, pass to nobody, and it appeared the Hat-Tricks thought it was an icing. They say play on, and Harwell hard off the boards for Robinson. He'll flutter it wide of Macananima. Embry gets there first. He's tangled up behind the net. Slipped ahead for Yates, around the check of Pedersen, and ahead for Stubbs. Stubbs cuts middle, shoots and scores! Through the 5-hole of McCullum. And the Black Bears are running away with it. It is 4-0, late stages, second period. Stubbs with his third goal of the year. Don't believe the puck left the ice. Just fooled McCullum on that 3-on-2. cut middle and beat him under the pad. They kick Sirota out of the draw to get things restarted. Sirota pleading his case, and in steps Henrici, and he wins the draw. Stone in his own zone, gives back for Bond, and now Yao retrieves behind the net. Becomes a pretty easy game for Binghamton now. Limit chances from the hat-tricks, get the puck in deep with a 4-goal cushion. Ratcliffe bangs it off the far side boards. It's free at center, and Henrici will slingshot it in. And at center ice, Pamelayan drops the gloves. Now Bond follows suit. In a 4-0 game, Pamelayan his second fight of the night. He's waving on the crowd. They're on their feet. Danbury looking for a spark. Who will throw the first punch? Bond does, then gets a right-off. They're whacking away at each other. Some big right hands from both guys. Bond banging away. Both helmets off. Bond a swing and a miss. And then he goes down to the ice. A good fight between Bond and Pamelayan at the end of the second period. And ZP just trying to spark his team, the crowd, in a 4-0 game. Not the biggest of players, but one of the guys with the biggest heart. Fourth fight of the game. Second for Pamelayan. Now Danbury needs some goals. They scored 9 of them last night. You always hear the saying, did you save any goals for the next game? Well, so far that is not the case. Danbury has gone a little more than 58 minutes. 48 minutes. 38 minutes. There you go. We got it right. Without a goal. Well, Pamelayan dropped the mitts first, and then Bond joined in. Now Bond, a little bit bigger player than Pamelayan. Some haymakers with the right hand from both guys. It was initiated by Bond, and then Pamelayan with a nice right there. Bond countered. They're both getting some good licks in. Pamelayan staying down to the ground. Then he rips the helmet of Bond off, and then Bond went for the big swing and then went down. So what are the calls? Gonzalez and Kirkby are over there trying to figure some things out. Well, last night was Danbury's largest penalty minute output of the year. They are the least penalized team in the league entering tonight's game. And by a pretty large margin, they entering tonight only had 276 penalty minutes. Everybody else in the 300s and up. Danbury had 45 penalty minutes yesterday. And in tonight's game, the Hat-Tricks have 22 penalty minutes, at least recorded so far. So looks like the Black Bears get the power play after Pamelayan initiated it. So the Black Bears can extend the lead further. Under 2 minutes on the clock in this second period. Hat-Tricks and Black Bears both tied for the league lead in shorthanded goals with 6. Danbury could certainly use one here. They trail by 4 goals. Both teams unsuccessful on the power play so far tonight. The Black Bears with 4 even strength goals, 2 in the first and 2 here in the second. Kirkby camped out behind the net with 30 seconds, melted off the Pamelayan penalty for instigating. Black Bears have trouble gaining the line. Yao claps it all the way down the ice. They give Bond and Pamelayan fighting majors and the extra on Pamelayan.
2 minutes for instigating and 2 minutes for holding the stick. Penalty is being served by number 54, Isaac Embry.
Embry is in the box serving the penalty. Oliveri ring in the left circle, down low Thompson, back for Oliveri. Wrister save, McCullum spits to the far side corner. Van Durkin shovels it out on the backhand all the way down the ice. Final 20 seconds of the period. McAnatomo well out of the goal, stick handled away from Frolov. Kirkby lost it, Van Durkin. Centering try, Frolov in the slot. Frolov looking, Van Durkin. Couldn't get the shot off, free puck. Frolov turns, shoots, blocked. With 2 seconds, LaBelle's shot off the backside of Kirkby. And that is it for the second period. A scrum in the near corner. Weber and Yates. Frustrated hat-trick squad down 4-0 after 40 minutes of play.
Shot totals after the 2 periods of play. 17 for the Danbury Hat-Tricks. 31 for the Binghamton Black Bears.
The shots 31-17 after 2 periods, and the Black Bears lead it 4-0 after 2. First period goals from Cam Cervoni and Tyson Kirkby at 11:18 and 16:58. And then Scott Ramakers and CJ Stubbs at 11:27 and 17:46, respectively, of that second period. Have extended the lead to 4-0. Black Bears will have 22 seconds left on the power play. Pamelayan for instigating. Some intermission fun. You've got the TK's American Cafe center ice shot. And then we will have our Todd Maserati Alfa Romeo of Danbury chuck a puck.
5 free wings from TK's. Of course you would. Well, fans,
It's a disappointed crowd tonight.
what's your favorite flavor of wing?
Danbury
Buffalo.
has not had a good track record when entering the third period trailing the game. That was not the case yesterday for the Hat-Tricks, who had a lead over the Wolves and came away with the win in that game. Hat-Tricks, when they trail after 2, are 0-7. Not very encouraging. They're also just 2-5-3 when they allow the first goal. Both are true tonight. They'll need a massive turnaround in that third period if they want things to change and they want to sweep the weekend to ring in the new year. There's the center ice shot. He's 0 for 2. Two good efforts, 1 wide left and 1 wide right. 5 free wings from TK's if he gets it. It's a rolling puck, the lefty shot. Nice and easy, and that one is off the mark. Need a couple more. Got to get this one, and it's Jackson from center ice. That one's got the power, and he's wide to the right. Last shot for Jackson, and the TK center ice shot. Looking for some encouragement. It's on the way. It is just wide left. Fans are hoping for one more. They're chanting Jackson.
Who's in the holiday spirit? One more shot for Jackson.
Can Jackson get it to go?
Jackson.
And he did not sink it.
One more shot for Jackson. Let's go.
Well, now another shot for Jackson. He gets another opportunity. Here we go, Jackson. And he's wide left. Got to get to the chuck-a-puck
This is going to happen right
here
now.
in Danbury.
Here we go.
Well, maybe one more.
Jackson, you can do this.
Jackson gets another look. Come on, Jackson. What do you say now, kid? It's on the way, and it's wide right. It's going to happen eventually. I think they're going to go now to the blue line
Fans, this is for TK's free
and change
ticket.
some things up.
Maybe.
And he got it. Move it in a bit. Shot goes down. All the fans in attendance get 5 free wings from TK's American Cafe on White Street. Here we go, Todd Maserati, Alfa Romeo of Danbury, chuck-a-puck. I am participating for the second consecutive night. Now, it's a very tough shot from all the way up here. We've got the air vent in front, but some terrific prizes tonight. We've got an Xbox, a jersey, $200, a television, and a suite. Lots of great opportunities for fans to win. I'm going to fire away from all the way up here. I'm going to go for the big shot right at center ice. I hit the top of the air vent. I knew that was going to happen. It's very tough up here. This is 368. There's a sidearm fling, a bouncer. This is very tough. You really only have one angle, and you've just got to fling it in there. Oh! Just off right. All right, another night we are 0 for 6 from the broadcast booth. It's nearly impossible. I mean, there's no way. But hey, do we ever give up? No, we will try again next time that the Hat-Tricks are at home. And for the record, my first shot hit the air vent, which is standing right in front. It was on line too. It was going, and then it wasn't. So we'll watch the end of the chuck-a-puck and then send it to a break. As the pucks continue to fly in. Lots of participation last night, the same deal here tonight. Let's see if we have any winners tonight in the specific prize top hats. Nobody in the TV or the jersey.
Give it away no matter what. I'm gonna pick this one right here. 5515. You have won a jersey.
5515. I should have read the numbers I had.
A ton.
5555. Was that the right? What was it, Calvin? 5551 maybe? I don't remember. I can't tell. 5515. I gotta give it a shot. I thought I had that. I think that was my shot. That might have been my second shot of the day of the game.
Number is 8163.
You know what? Whatever.
274.
I'll give the jersey away if it was my number. Just having a little bit of fun here on the Danbury Hat-Tricks digital network.
246.
And chuck-a-puck is wrapping up here in Danbury. All right, folks, we will step aside here on the Hat-Tricks digital network and then rejoin you for the third period. Do the Hat-Tricks have a comeback in them? It would have to be their largest of the season. They trail 4-0 after 40 minutes of play right here on the Hat-Tricks digital network. We welcome you back inside the Danbury Ice Arena. Doug Latuca with you for the final period of play between the Hattricks and the Black Bears. In between periods, our Lexi Berkey caught up with Noah Robinson.
Fans, after the second period, I'm here with number 71, Noah Robinson. Noah, after these first two periods, what do you think is your biggest challenge?
I think we just got to keep it simple. You know, we're doing too much. Just get it in, work pucks in, chip it in, be hard, finish checks, and honestly just try and manage the puck a little bit better and just stick to what our coaches are saying.
So going off of that, what coaches are saying, what do you have to say from the leadership standpoint? What are they saying to you guys?
You know, it's just we always talk about like lifting the log and pulling on the same rope, and that's just what we got to do. That's kind of what they're reiterating.
All right, thank you and good luck in this last period.
Thanks.
Thank you to Noah Robinson for stopping by with our Lexi Berkey in between periods. And Danbury finds itself in a 4-goal hole. It is 4-0 Binghamton. 2 goals in the first, 2 goals in the second. And hey, final game of 2024 and an opportunity to build and push forward into the new year. Hattricks have failed to come from behind when trailing entering the third period this season. They are 0-7. Binghamton still on the power play with Embry serving the Pamelayan instigator penalty. I believe they called holding the stick. One of them. Well, you know what they ended up doing? They gave Pamelayan a holding the stick and an instigator. They gave Bond roughing and, of course, 5 minutes each for fighting. So it was that extra penalty that set Binghamton up on this power play, which they will be on for the next 47 seconds. Matt Voidy spoke about taking the next step. It's games like these where you need your best effort. So far tonight, the puck has been bouncing around, and the Hattricks have not beaten Connor McAnanima. So you've got Pamelayan and Bond in the box. They join Embry. Both players went to the locker room since the penalty occurred late in that period. 5-minute major, no reason to stay. So the third period face-off, and we're off and running. Can the Hattricks mount their largest comeback of the season, and really their first comeback, at least for first third period comeback of the year? They've got to kill off 10 seconds of this power play. It's lofted in by Kirkby into the far side corner. Oliveri chases it down and hands it off for Thompson. The power play is over for Binghamton. Out of the box is Embry, and to 5-on-5 we go. Kirkby behind the net, shovels it near side, and Ratcliffe collects for the Hattricks, guarding the puck from Kirkby, who's in his hip, and shovels it in deep. Embry on the forecheck. Puck is available far side for Oliveri, who connects with Kirkby. Crisscrossing with Thompson, leaves the puck at the far corner, swept towards the goal. Goes behind the cage and out to center where Dan Stone recollects. Gamzatov pestering him, takes the puck, then takes a hit. Anderson can't clear. Yow's shot was deflected in front. Gamzatov just outside the blue paint. It's rainbowed through center, over the stick of Oliveri, and then steered aside for Gonzalez. Up ahead, the Ruskies on. Frolov for Van Durken on right wing. Switches spots. Frolov shoots high and wide. Rims around to center ice, where Gonzalez angles for Gamzatov, who chops it in deep. 2.5 minutes, 1.5 minute gone by in the third period. It is 4-0 Binghamton. Shots are 31-17. LaBelle goes D-to-D with Rocky. The lead for Frolov, and Robinson outnumbered, wrists one into the breadbasket of Macananima, who stays perfect tonight, 18 for 18. Final game of 2024. The Hat-Tricks have struggled offensively tonight. Very physical game between these two teams. But tough to beat Connor Macananima, who's top 3 in goals against average, save percentage, and wins this year. He also has 2 shutouts, which is tied for the second most in the FPHL. All the way around went Cervoni. He centered off the pad of McCullum. And Harwell chugs up the left wing, dips the shoulder, turns back, centers, pops in the air, it's net side, and then spits out Rotke, ring of the right circle. A scrum for it, they jockey, and Weber comes out of the pile. At center ice, Sirota, shoved by Harwell. And McCullum leaves it for LaBelle. Emery finishes his check on LaBelle in the far corner, darts for a change, and then LaBelle says, you know what, I'll join you, why not? Rotke comes out behind the net. 2 goals in his last 3 games, Jeremy Rotke. Bedard scored his first goal of the year last night in Danbury's 9-6 win over Watertown. They are scoreless through the first 43 minutes of play here tonight. Bedard gave it away. They play ping pong at center, and then Oliveri flips it in. McCullum keeps it moving along the kick plate. Kirkby sends it right back below the goal line. Pedersen failed to clear. Anderson slips for Thompson, centering Kirkby. Backhand bid. Ratcliffe leads Vasiliev off to the races. Poirier getting back. Vasiliev crosses, shoots just wide. Macananima might have got a piece. Frolov lost the handle. Kirkby dangling out of trouble and rainbows it through center where Yao gloves it down. Yao corrals, pops it in on goal, and Macananima opts for the whistle. And the face-off will be to his left. A tie-up in front of the Binghamton bench. You've got Thompson and Yao. Just the second game of the year for Yao. .32 shots against Connor McCullum. He's made 28 saves after coming in relief of Frankie McClendon yesterday due to injury. Made all 4 saves to close out the game. Face-off is at the near side circle. Hat-Tricks win it. Yao pulls, shoots, it's blocked, gets back on it, is shot wide. Gamzatov stuff in, safe. Rebound, poked wide by Frolov. In the far corner, Frolov sliding it down low, Gamzatov. Frolov to the back, Gonzalez shoots off the glove, rebound towards the net. Another save from Macananima. Traffic in front from the Russians here. No goals to show for it. Frolov into the middle, Yao hard below the goal line, trickles in on Macananima. And he puts the glove on top to halt play. So, Van Derken, Frolov, and Gamzatov with their best shift of the game. Now it's Harwell, Woolley, and Robinson's turn to try and get the Hat-Tricks on the board. Off the face-off, Weber goes D to D. Stubbs dances through center. Tapped along by Yates. Sent down the ice, and icing called on Danbury. Little more than 4.5 minutes erased in the final frame of regulation. And the Hat-Tricks trying to find the score sheet. No luck so far. Off the draw, Ramakers plays right point, Cervoni. Dishes down low. A couple players are tied up. Spits free for Yates. And squirts to Cervoni in the far corner. Stubbs one-hands it. It pops off the top of the glass. They say it's still alive. Cervoni walks the wall. Stubbs centers. Yates avoids the check from Harwell, and LaBelle to the rescue. Dishes it off the near side boards. Robinson ladles ahead for Woolley. Knocked down with the glove, Ramakers. And slip back in for McCullum. He passes for LaBelle. Chip back to Rotke. Time not the hat-trick's friend here. LaBelle playing with it in his own zone, takes the hit from Sirota. And the lead for Ratcliffe. Chopped into the middle for Embry. He'll charge ahead. Weber flies it down the ice, and icing is called, but we're at the first media timeout of the period, with the Black Bears leading the Hat-Tricks 4-0. Couple of minutes gone by in the third period. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Hat-Tricks Hockey on the Hat-Tricks Digital Network.
When legal matters arise, trust Chipman, Mizuko, and Emerson. Expert legal guidance for businesses and individuals. Your case matters. Let us help you with personalized professional service. Keep your car running smoothly with Dowler Garage. From maintenance to repairs, trust our experts to get the job done right. Visit Dowler Garage in New Preston today. Service you can depend on. When disaster strikes, Paul Davis is here to help. From fire and water damage to mold removal, we provide fast and reliable restoration services. Paul Davis, restoring your peace of mind. Need tickets? TicketSmarter makes it easy to find and buy tickets for concert, sports, and more. Visit TicketSmarter.com today and get the best seats in the house. Frustrated with your business's sluggish tech? Advanced Computer Technologies is here to help. From IT solutions to cybersecurity, we've got you covered. Call us today and keep your business tech on track towards the future.
This poor guy here got the IHOP promotion incorrect. He was trying to guess what Alexander Gamzatov ordered at IHOP. He thought it was the blueberry pancakes. He guessed wrong. It's the steak and eggs combo. If you saw the video posted a couple months ago, you'll know that. Poor guy. Doesn't matter. The fans still go home with the IHOP promotion handed out in the coupon book to every fan once the game concludes. Hat-Trick searching for answers offensively. 2 first-period goals for Binghamton, 2 more in the second. And the Hat-Tricks with 19 shots on Macananima and nothing on the scoreboard. Puck is ramped into the protected netting. So it sets up a defensive zone draw for the Hat-Tricks. So 2025 for Danbury starts off with 2 games in Danbury, a home game on January 3rd, and then it is technically a road game against the HC Venom. Game is here at the DIA. Then they hit the road for a long trip down to Wytheville, Virginia to face off with the Blue Ridge Bobcats. We should be making the trip down there. We'll have you covered as the Hat-Tricks hope to kick off 2025 on the right note. They were hoping to sweep this weekend set on home ice after disposing of the Wolves 9-6 yesterday. And tonight, nothing. Here's Gamzatov ripping save. Rebound, Embry batted it over the net. And they say it's a high stick, so they blow it dead. Well, right as I'm saying they have no goals, they get probably their best chance of the day. Gamzatov risks it over the net, and then Embry batted it out of the air and wide. So they'll bring the faceoff outside the Hat-Trick zone. It is right in front of the Binghamton bench. Stone pestered by Frolov, and the Black Bears clear it. Yao gets after it. Cross ice for Gonzalez. Up the middle, Frolov. Couldn't settle it. But Van Durken zigzags over the center ice logo. Puts one on goal. Easy stop for McAnanima with the right pad. Stone and Van Durken collide. Giveaway. Gibbs a top shot save. Rebound is popped over the Binghamton bench. So the whistle blows and a face-off coming. Less than 13 on the clock. Hat-Trick's trailing by 4. A giveaway at the blue line. And it's lofted into Danbury territory, where Yao uses the glass. And Stone gloves it down at center. Give and go, Bond and Stone. All the way through Oliveri. Puck was tipped in by Robinson. So no icing. Yao's outlet deflected. Thompson shoots, and it's covered by McCullum. Binghamton playing a smart third period game. Get pucks in deep. Limit the dangerous plays. And you can afford to do that when you lead 4-0. They win an O-zone draw. Cervoni, who started the scoring back in the first, flips it for Ramakers. The return for Cervoni was clogged up. Down low, Stubbs rims it around. Ratcliffe there first for the Hat-Tricks. He lofts it through center. Settled by Vasiliev. Right wing, he moves in, shoots, kick save, McAnanima. Through a mound of bodies in front, he kicked out that left pad. Keeps the 4-goal lead. Yates the other way. Pass inside, knocked away by LaBelle. The lead for Vasiliev, touched on Ratcliffe. He'll punch it in deep, and Cervoni clears the zone. Bedard right at the red line, fluttered it in. Yates took it back. Van Durken and Vasiliev exchange. With 11.5 to go, a near takeaway for Yates. Van Durken waiting for a couple of fresh black jerseys to come off the bench. He puts one on goal, and McAnanima gets the pad on it. A long outlet, touched on for Emery. They're in the zone. Wrister snagged by McCullum with the glove.
Merchandise raffle and the 50-50 raffle. The 50-50 raffle winner taking a $154.
34-22 the shots favoring the Black Bears. They have won 4 of the first 6 over the Hat-Tricks, including the most recent contest back in Binghamton, 3-2 the day before Thanksgiving. That was just a couple days after the Hat-Tricks pounded the Black Bears 7-4 right here in Danbury. But tonight, we've had no answers on the offensive side after posting 9 goals yesterday. Odd how hockey works. Sirota storms out from behind the net. Puck movement all across the ice for Poirier. Right wing, Wrister. Stick save, McCullum. Emery's on it, near side corner. Pedersen harassing him. And they've got a penalty on Pedersen for holding. So a Binghamton power play.
954-057. Come down to the penalty box to collect your prize.
They call Pedersen for holding at 9:43 of the final period. R&R Protective Services penalty kill for the Hat-Tricks. a team that has surrendered power play goals in 8 of the last 9 games coming in. Allowed 2 yesterday in their win. So far, they've held up. 4 even strength goals for Binghamton in this game. Yates drops it off for Stubbs. All the way to the back. Kirkby on a knee. Gloved it down. Bouncing puck in the slot all the way through Yates. To the back, Oliveri. Across. Kirkby a drive. Blocked by Yao. Kirkby shoveled it in, and Yao took it away. He'll slap it wide of the net. Well, that's what Yao brings to the table. Strong defensively and blocks a lot of shots. Main goal of this Binghamton power play is it's blown dead for offside. Just to play keep away from the hat tricks and continue to drain this clock as we are more than midway through the final period and the hat tricks trailing by 4. Stay with us on the Hat Tricks Digital Network.
Craving that perfect thin crust pizza? Head to Van's Bar Style Pizza in Danbury. Enjoy delicious, crispy edge bar style pizza and have some fun in our arcade while you're here. Great food and entertainment for the whole family, only at Van's Bar Style Pizza in Danbury. Looking for your next ride? Orchard Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Hudson has you covered. With a wide selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, plus unbeatable deals, Orchard CDJR is your one-stop shop for all things automotive. Visit Orchard Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Hudson today, where great cars meet great service. Diversified Printing Solutions in Danbury is the Hat Tricks official printing partner. You want it printed? Call Tina and let them get it inked up for you. DPS Printing Solutions. They can do it all. Locally owned, printed on paper from Connecticut trees. Upgrade your home with Buzz 8 Appliance, offering the latest in appliances with expert service and unbeatable prices. Visit us today or shop online. Buzz 8 Appliance, your local home solution.
It has been a sludge for the Hat Tricks tonight. 4-0 Binghamton in front. We are past the midway point of this 3rd period, and the Black Bears still on the power play for another minute. This is the 7th meeting of 11 between these two sides. They will meet back up in March. No games in between that. Nothing in January or February, and then late March and April, you've got 4 games to close out this season series. Oliveri's one-timer, fanned on it. 25 on the power play. Slides it for Kirkby. Crisscrosses Oliveri, then gives him the puck. Through for Kirkby. Bond fakes the shot. Gives Oliveri his wrister. Was tipped to the far corner. Ratcliffe can't clear. Oliveri finds Thompson. Power play is over. Oliveri's wrister is gloved. So, power play comes to an end, and the Hat Tricks do a solid job on the kill.
Once again, the Man Pack Baseball 50-50 raffle winner, winning $154.
Face-off is at the near side circle.
013-155. Come down to the penalty box to collect your prize.
Romaker is off the draw. His bid steered aside McCullum. Harwell leads the rush on left wing. He shoots, and it's tipped out of play for another stoppage. Binghamton has had its way tonight. 4 goals, 2 in the first, 2 in the second. Cervoni, Kirkby, Romakers, and Stubbs. .22 saves from Macananima. Puck is trickling. Not enough for icing. Yao behind the net. The lead for Woolley. Chugs up the left wing as Harwell crashing the net. He'll slide it for Harwell, far corner. Now to the left point, Yao. Couldn't get the shot off. The puck is still in the zone. It's onside. Woolley keeps it moving behind the net. And Yates comes away with it. Right wing Stubbs return. Yates shoots, deflected wide. Harwell at the blue line will sky it all the way down, and that is whistled for an icing. Hattricks can't change either. Not much for these Danbury fans to cheer for tonight. After 9 goals yesterday and a fight, tonight you've had plenty of fights. That has not been the problem. You've had 4 of them, but no goals. It's no easy task against a Black Bears team that does a good job scoring them and a very solid job preventing them as well. Gonzalez sauces ahead just out of the reach of Woolley. Poirier and Woolley collide, and the Black Bears start the rush from right to left. Emery giving for Sirota. Wrist shot grazes off the glove of McCullum. In the far side corner, it's Henrici. But then Pamelayan slings it in to the left of McAnanima. Weber goes down, then gets back to his skates and glides the puck out of danger. It was knocked down by Ratcliffe. Here's Vasiliev dancing in, gives off Pamelayan. Backhander fought off McAnanima. Puck to the far side corner. Ratcliffe springs off the wall. Oliveri takes it, then gives it. Pamelayan for Ratcliffe. Drag, shoots, hit the iron. Just that type of night for Danbury. They haven't had many A-plus chances, but it's either been a big save from McAnanima or the post saying no. LaBelle floats it for Vasiliev, darts in, drag, shoots, blocker save. McAnanima reacting with a bit of a screen from his own defenseman, who might have got a piece of that puck as well. Bond, cross ice. Pedersen knocks it down, and Oliveri chops it in on McCullum, who rims it around with under 5.5 remaining in this game. Hattricks have been shut out twice on home ice this year, once by the Black Bears 4-0 on November 16th. Hattricks were swept that weekend by Binghamton, 2-1 and 4-0. The other shutout loss, 6-0 against Watertown earlier in November. Robinson had his pocket picked, and Cervoni reverses as we bleed under 5. Wobbling puck. Romakers. Robinson for Danbury. Looking for an outlet pass. Finds Harwell. Waiting for help. He'll swirl back. Rim it in deep for Yao. Puck was left behind him. And then Stubbs dances over the center ice logo, flips it into the stands, and it becomes a souvenir. Final media timeout here in Danbury, and it's 4-0 Binghamton on a Saturday night. Stay with us.
Craving breakfast all day? Come to IHOP for pancakes, omelets, and more any time of the day. Visit your local IHOP today, because breakfast is always a good idea. Kick back and relax with a cold beer from Housatonic River Brewing. Craft brews made locally with love. Visit our tap room today. Housatonic River Brewing, where great beer meets great company. Products available at the Danbury Ice Arena. Ready for your dream getaway? Let Dream Vacations plan the perfect trip for you. From cruises to tropical resorts, we make travel easy. Call today and start packing for your dream vacation. Start your morning right with Grounds Donut House. Delicious donuts, fresh coffee, and local charm. Visit us today for a sweet start to your day. Grounds Donut House, where every bite is a delight. Products available at the Danbury Ice Arena. Need quality dental care? Aspen Dental makes it easy to get the smile you deserve. Affordable, reliable, and convenient. Call now to schedule your appointment at Aspen Dental, where we bring smiles to life.
The final 4 minutes and 6 seconds from inside the Danbury Ice Arena. Doug Latuca here on the Hat-Tricks Digital Network. We appreciate you for sticking with us through some technical difficulties and a 4-0 Black Bears advantage. That shot was covered by McAnanama. Never left the ground, but McAnanama had a little bit of trouble with it. And opts for the D-zone draw. Hat-Tricks have Pamelayan, Vasiliev, Ratcliffe, LaBelle, and Rocky on the ice. Danbury trying to avoid its third home ice shutout of the season. Before this year, the Hat-Tricks had never been shut out on home ice, and they'd only been shut out one time in franchise history, as Pamelayan risks one. And again, McAnanama stands tall. Point shot whistles wide. Vasiliev to the back. LaBelle gloves it, shoots, flutters wide off the end boards. Rotke pinching left point, takes a hit, keeps it moving, gets it back at the left point, and then it squirts out to center. LaBelle for Vasiliev, right wing. Sirota taken down by Ratcliffe. That's a penalty. And a hook. So one of the major positives for Danbury in this game, their penalty kill has been strong. Mentioned how difficult it has been for the Hat-Tricks on the kill. It has them as 8 for 8 on the penalty kill. That's probably with all the fights incorporated and things like that. But the Black Bears entered tonight's game 78% on the power play through the first 6 against the Hat-Tricks. And tonight, nothing with the man up. Well, that could change right here as we dip under 3 minutes to go in regulation. Kirkby, right circle, slot feed, goes in the air, down for Oliveri, to the point, Bond. Oliveri, down low, Thompson, back for Oliveri, settles a rolling puck, through the legs of Van Durkin, connects with Kirkby, to the point. Bond walks, gives Oliveri all the way through. Kirkby's shot, missed the net. What a look from Kirkby at the ring of the right circle. And he airmailed it. Kirkby shields the puck. Bond filters down low, Thompson for Oliveri. Center point, Bond given back to Oliveri. Thompson, his shot off the post. Maybe McCullum got a piece and out of play. Thompson trying to slip it under the crossbar, and he just misfired. Both teams make changes. Off the left circle draw, Binghamton wins it. A minute to go on the Black Bears power play. Romakers surveys, hands off for Anderson. Angled for Stubbs, back to Anderson, return Stubbs, in front, they score. A tip in front. Romakers, his second of the game. A power play goal for the Black Bears. And the one positive that Danbury had from tonight, their penalty kill, lets him down late here in the third period. And that the exclamation point for the Black Bears on their way to their 19th win and their 15th in regulation. They will now improve to 5-2 against the Hat-Tricks this year and grow their Empire Division lead. They were in front of the Hat-Tricks by 20 points coming into tonight. You can make that 23. And they've got about a 15-point lead on the Watertown Wolves, who are in second place in the division. Pemelayan gives off Vasiliev. The drop for Pedersen. It finds Ratcliffe in the slot. Toe drag, backhander save, McAnanama. And now the goal for Danbury is to avoid the shutout. The Hat-Tricks have allowed 41 shots. McCullum has made 36 saves. As for McAnanama, he is 26 for 26. Danbury wins the draw. Pedersen's wrister deflected and then gloved. Of course, important to note, Hat-Tricks without Johnny Ruiz again. Fourth straight game he has been out with that lower body injury after blocking a shot a couple weeks ago. Huge absence in Danbury's lineup and wasn't a factor yesterday against Watertown. We should say it was a depleted Wolves team. McAnanama freezes things with under a minute to go. Looked like the Hat-Tricks had turned the page and were ready to go head-to-head with the Black Bears. That's just not the case tonight. 2 first-period goals for Binghamton, 2 in the second, and 1 here in the third, in a lopsided affair that will go the way of Binghamton. Puck is sent out to center ice. Robinson for Woolley. The return for Robinson. Disconnects in the slot. And the final 35 seconds tick off the clock. Thompson had his stick lifted by Harwell. Robinson on the right wing. His shot tipped wide. Woolley chasing after it. Anderson shields him from the puck with 15 on the clock. It's worked free. Stone off the glass, out to center ice. And the final 5 seconds. For the third time this season, the Hat-Tricks get shut out on home ice. They fall in the final game of 2024. The final score, 5-0 Binghamton.
Final score of tonight's game, Binghamton Black Bears 5, Danbury Hat-Tricks 0.
A lopsided loss for the Hat-Tricks. Deflating one, a little bit disappointing following the explosion that we saw last night in that 9-6 win. And tonight, quite the opposite result. So Danbury falls to 8-8-5-1, 31 points. The Black Bears improve to 15-3-1-4, now 54 points, which is a league high as they are running away with things in the Empire Division. The goals for Binghamton, 2 in the first. You had Cam Cervoni from Jesse Anderson at 11-18. And then Tyson Kirkby from Stubbs and Bond at 16:58. In the second, 2 more goals. Scott Romekers from Gavin Yates and CJ Stubbs at 11:27, then 17:46. Stubbs gets a goal, so a goal and 3 assists for Stubbs as Bond helped him out. That final assist for Stubbs came on the power play. They gave the goal to Poirier on that, but that's Ramaker's goal. He had 2 on the night. That will be corrected post-game. Anderson and Stubbs with the assists. And that power play goal for Binghamton, very deflating for the Hattricks. And that's practically all she wrote for the 2024 portion of the season. And the next time we talk, it'll be 2025. We'll have the call for you Friday, January 3rd against the HC Venom. It's a 2-game set, both games being played in Danbury. The first one a home game, the second one counted as a road game for the Hattricks. It is a free kids club ticket on Friday night, the 3rd. All kids club members receive a free ticket to that game. And then on Saturday night, it is an open public skate before the game. That's the first time that's ever happened in Hattrick's history. So come early, rent some skates, enjoy yourselves before the game gets going on the 4th. And look, if you can't make it to either game, well, just tune in right here on the Hattricks Digital Network. All right, that just about does it for us here inside the Danbury Ice Arena. For everyone working hard behind the scenes, I am Doug Latuca, saying have a great rest of your night, Hattricks fans. Happy holidays, Happy New Year. We will talk again next Friday the 3rd when HC Venom comes to town. Good night, everyone.